everyone. This is Sylvia with Odyssey of Enlightenment. And today I wanted to share with you some miracles that have happened to me. I wanted to do like an experiment and wait to see if I could change something first on my own, and then I was going to use it as a basis for like evidence. I'm sharing evidence with you. And I said, okay, I'm going to play with this reality. And if I can change the outcome, then I will do a video and I'm going to share it as evidence of my miracle, really. And I've been playing around with stuff like just to see what would happen. And, you know, because a lot of places and other teachers say, oh, you can change, you know, an outcome, you can change things, you can change beliefs. Well, that sounds fantastic, but until you prove it to yourself in your life with something that feels like a nail biter, like, I don't know if can I really do it, you know? Until you do it more than one time, back-to-back things, then you're like, oh, I can do it. You're proving it to yourself. So let me share the stories with you. So I've been, you know, really hyper focusing on my thoughts, on my beliefs, on how I'm thinking, setting up my day, you know, to start in the morning, thinking positively and really focusing positively. And you know, that's just a regular thing. I'm getting better and better at it. But when challenges arise, you know, to take your own advice, that's not always easy. So what I would advise someone, like I say in the other videos, I say, you know, don't respond from a low vibration. From freak out, from fear, don't respond from that space. Just observe and watch, but don't say anything. Don't declare that it's a bad thing. Don't think like, oh crap. Don't do that. Just watch and be neutral, and then decide that this is a good thing. And like, whatever, you know, no, just neutral. So a couple of things happened. So one of the things that I tried it on was I was getting a mortgage assistance program that I'm in. It was being renewed. It was being reviewed. So it's kind of like doing your taxes, where they ask you for like all these forms and you have to come up with all this paperwork. So that was one of the things that I tried it on first. I decided it's going to be so easy to get this paperwork. It's going to be so easy to get this review done. I had decided that before I was doing the review, because I was low-key freaking out about the review. I was like, oh, I don't want to do it. I don't want to get all those papers. I don't want, you know, spiraling out, thinking of like bad. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. And so I stopped myself and I decided, no, this is going to be easy. This is going to be easier than I thought it was. I'm deciding this is easy. Oh, that was so easy. I can't believe it was so easy, and like pre-celebrating before. And so when initially I was under the impression that I was going to have to drive an hour to another city to get this process completed. So I live in a rural town. I thought I was going to have to drive an hour away to the nearest big city and get this process done. Well, the day of, I get an email from, the day before the actual meeting, I get an email saying, oh, well, we can just do it over the phone. And I'm like, oh, this is working. We're going to do it over the phone. I don't have to drive an hour. I don't have to drive an hour there, spend whatever time there, and then drive an hour back. So like, wow, I was so happy. I was celebrating. So already in my mind, I won. Well, it got better. Then the day of, when I'm waiting for the phone call, it was supposed to be a phone call at 10 a.m. Well, it's like 9:50 and I'm getting like ready, like, okay, what am I going to need for the phone call, for the phone interview? I get an email from her at 9:55 saying, "Oh, these are the things I need. Just send them to me." And I'm like, "Oh, even better. I don't have to talk to her." And I thought, wow, this keeps getting better and better. Thank you. And like really celebrating, literally jumping up and down. That jumping up and down, that is magical. Try it. And so jumping up and down, like, yes, I didn't have to drive over there. I didn't have to be on the phone forever. And like, this is a list of the documents. And I had already decided before that this process was going to be really easy for me. So when I saw the documents, I had like 90% of the documents ready. And there was only one that was like sketchy, like, how am I going to get that? But everything else, boom, done. I had it. I sent it to her like within 30 minutes. Everything was scanned, uploaded on my computer, and I was emailing it to her in emails. And I thought, wow, this is really fast. Like, I was surprising myself. Okay, so then the last part, I decided again, because I had caught myself trying to freak out, like, oh, how am I going to do this? So then I was telling the woman, like, give me a couple of days. I don't know how long this is going to take. I don't know if I can, but I'm trying. And so she said, okay. So I started looking up phone numbers of where I needed to call, what I needed to do. And I decided in that moment to get into alignment, get really high vibe. And then when I called, I did not take no for an answer. So for instance, the woman that answered was telling me that I needed to pay like $30 for a paper. And I'm like, absolutely not. Like, even if I had like millions, that's ridiculous. Why would you need $30 for a paper? That's dumb. No, I'm not paying that. And so I said, well, can I access it on your website? Isn't there a website? And she's like, well, yeah, but I don't know if it's on there. And I'm like, I kept hearing in my head, it's on there. So I thought, okay, well, thank you. I appreciate your help. And staying really like happy, positive, kind, and not, giving an attitude or being difficult in any way, just being very appreciative of the person on the other line, and calling in help from my team, from my angels, sending the angels up ahead of me, holding crystals while I'm, on the phone. Right now I have an amethyst, and like using the tools that I have at my disposal for, hey man, all of you on your feet, help. And so lo and behold, I get the information for free on the website that she gave me. This woman, it's her damn job to do this, and she didn't know. But I asked, I'm like, well, can I get it from the website? Oh yeah, you can. She wanted me to pay $30 to go physically visit her and have her print out a paper and give it to me. And I thought, number one, I'm not going to drive over there. Number two, I'm not paying $30. And then when the website thing came into my mind, I honestly didn't even know why I was saying it. It was just coming out of my mouth. But then it was on the website and I printed it and it was fine. And the mortgage people took it and they're like, okay. And I thought, oh my God, this was so easy. Like everything, it just blew my mind. That was incident number one. Incident number two, I sold a used Xbox, and everything was fine with the exchange. I know it works and everything. But I got a message from the guy that bought it, and he's like, I didn't read the message. I just saw something about something with the system. I saw the word system. So in my mind, I heard, get into alignment before you read the message. So very important, before you read a text, before you read an email, before you open a letter. If you're freaking out about what's in the letter, don't open it when you feel low vibration. And this is why I'm telling you, because I'm proving that this works. So I got that message Friday night. I was guided, don't look at it, not Friday. In my mind, I thought, oh, I'm going to look at it tomorrow, Saturday. Saturday, I was feeling like absolute low vibe crap. No. And we're purging still, we're healing things, aspects, whatever the hell's going on. And I was guided, not today. Today, you're giving yourself permission to get into alignment. I had full intention, yes, I'm going to reply. And if this person needs a refund, I'll give them a refund, whatever, because I'm not that person that's going to gyp somebody. But at the same time, I know it works. It works. And so in my mind, I was hearing, give space so that a solution can be found between me and the other person, between that space of the unknown and that little void between the present and the future. Let resolution come in and handle the situation without your interference. That's what I was told. So I thought, okay, and I was fighting with thoughts of guilt, of like, oh my God, I haven't replied to him. I have to reply to him. And I thought, okay, well, this is not life or death. He's not going to die. I'm not going to die. Nobody's going to die if I take today for my sanity, for my ascension, for my health, whatever. In reality, I'm not hurting anyone. And I have full intention on, being in integrity. And hey, if you need your money back, I'm going to give you your money back. But give it time to resolve. More importantly, in my mind, I was thinking, I want to get into alignment before I contact him, and coming into acceptance about, okay, what's the worst thing that can happen? I have to give him his money back. Who cares? All right, I'll give you your money back. If it doesn't come, if I don't get, cash from that source, I'm going to get it from somewhere else. It's not the be all end all. That guy does not have the last $100 in the universe or whatever, right? So I'm thinking, well, yeah, what's the big deal? I'll just give him his money back. So then I'm, getting into alignment, calm, whatever. And Sunday comes and I'm thinking, okay, today I guess I'm going to reply. I heard not today. And I'm like that was the biggest struggle for me, was following my guidance, because my guidance was saying, no, don't go there. And I would press on the app to go to read, because I hadn't even read his messages. So I had no idea what it said. So all I had seen was the word system. And I thought, oh crap, something's wrong. But I also knew that it worked. So I didn't know what the heck, why are you messaging me? So again, I was told no. And that was a struggle to listen to my guide, to trust my guidance. And it was gnawing in the back of my head, oh, I have to reply. I want to reply. I want to be a good person. And being a good person is replying. And I kept hearing, you're going to reply, but not today. Calm down. And I'm like, okay. So really giving myself permission to relax and handle my inner self, and not making myself more important than anything else. So, I'm gonna do it, but I'm first, me first, take care of me first. So I'm thinking, okay. Well, today in the morning, I was gonna look again, and I heard not yet. And I'm like, oh my God. Okay, so questioning, is it guidance? Or is it me running away? Am I dodging this guy? And then also not trusting myself and like really trying to figure out which one is it. Is it guidance? Am I not trusting myself? Am I running away? Am I running away from my problems? Am I not facing something? And like trying to navigate that weird, like, which is it? Because they all feel the same. So it's like, I don't know. And like trying, and I'm like, well, I know I'm not a bad person. I know I am energetically responsible. I have integrity, so I'm going to do whatever is necessary to satisfy the customer. So I guess I'm okay. And so I waited, and I was looking for a moment where I felt high vibe, because in the moments that I was tempted to look at the message, I was not high vibe. I was very scattered. My energy was all over the place. I was like really up, then really down, then just weird. And I thought, oh, that's not an alignment. So no, that's a no for that. And so I looked at it about 30 minutes ago, because I had just done a session, and I felt really good, really connected, really high vibe, really in alignment. And I thought, okay, now I'm ready. I'm going to look. And so I read his message, and one message that was sent Friday about the system said, it's not working. The system's not working. When I put a disc in, it's not working. But then the next message on Sunday said, oh, I got it to work. Everything's fine. I needed an internet connection or some crap. I don't even know what he said. And then, so today, when I looked at it, I said, is it working? Because I know it works. Did you get it to work? And, fully willing to whatever is necessary, does it work? Are you happy? And he replied, yeah, it works. I got it to work. But look, the first message was sent Friday that said, I can't get it to work. I want a refund. That's what it said. Then Sunday, it works. You see what my higher self was saying? Don't look at it. Don't go there. Don't respond. They didn't want me putting my energy, hooking to the first thing that came. They didn't want me to introduce myself to that situation until the resolution arrived. Then it's like, oh, I'm here. Oh, okay, you don't need me? Bye. I was shocked, and I thought, oh, I did it again. Okay, that's situation number 2. That was huge for me, because I was fighting with myself all weekend not to read the message, not to reply, not to because my motivation for reading the message and replying was more out of guilt and obligation, because I felt like crap. So it's not like I wanted to. I felt gun to my head, obligated, and like a sense of duty, like, oh, okay, I have to. And not that I was, dodging him or anything, but my guidance was telling me, wait. And that wasn't easy to hear. That was so opposite of what I normally do. Normally, doormat, whatever you want, you're more important, my energy can wait, my alignment can wait. No, your alignment first and foremost, number 1 priority. The way you feel, your energy, all of that, number 1 priority. We're in a totally different space now. And if you want to start creating different things and changing what appears to be what is, you need to, it's a high priority to get into alignment. And that's why I'm sharing this, to inspire you to try a new way to approach things, because I have 3 different pieces of evidence, 3 different scenarios, 3 different proofs. Okay, so back to the mortgage thing. So that first one was just the meeting itself, or the review. So in that review, she had said, oh, it's going to go up $50. And I'm like, no, it's not. And after she said that, I had a full-blown panic freak out, you know, of all the bad things about it going up $50. And then I'm like, well, $50, give me a break. It's $50. Like, that's not that much. Like, yes, it's not nothing, but calm down. Like, it's not crazy money, right? So accepting. So that's one of the little weird things that I realized that I came across in doing these experiments is acceptance is one of the things that softens you immediately. So when you think of, okay, so she's saying that it's going to go up $50, and my resistance to her saying that, like, no. And then I thought, okay, in order for me to survive this, I need to accept that that's a possibility. And like, okay, I accept, like, that's not, like, nobody's gonna die. Okay, whatever. And accepting it, that immediately softened me because the resisting it is exhausting. So I accepted it, but then I thought, wait a minute, I have power. I'm changing it. I refuse to accept this limitation. God is my source, and I'm deciding this is just great. Even though I can't see anything great about it right now, I'm deciding that it's great. And like celebrating, like, yay, it's great, wonderful, and sending positive energy to it and deciding that it's great. Well, after I read his email or his message saying that the system works and that everything's fine and he got it to work, I read an email from the mortgage people saying, oh, it stayed the same. You're fine. You're done. You're done. You've been approved. Same price. Didn't move. And I thought, oh, number 3, miracle number 3. I did it. See, you can change it. You can change it. And like, I didn't waver from like nail biting, worrying, oh my God, is it good? No, I didn't think about it. I didn't let myself go there. When I would think about it, I would surround the situation with love and gratitude and like, nah, I'm putting you away. You're staying on that shelf until later. You know, I'm baking a cake. You're staying in the oven and I'm not opening it until the universe brings it to me and shows me, or I get guidance to go look, like I did with the messages. This works, okay? So I'm so excited. Oh my God, I'm like on cloud 9 that I got 3 pieces of evidence and I'm going to keep working with this. And anything that looks one way, don't believe it. Don't believe it. Right now, you can shift. There's 2 streams. You can go down the stream that you don't prefer, the cold water, or you can go down the warm water that feels really good. So you pick. I mean, you're the master creator. You're creating this. You're deciding. And this is just like driver's ed, learning how magnificent we are. And play with it. Play with it with little things, with big things. What have you got to lose? I mean, seriously, I was just doing it to see what would happen. I was doing it with the mindset of an experiment. I was doing it with the mindset of like, let's see what's possible. Show me. Wow me, universe. Knock my socks off. They're knocked off. I'm like, oh, 3 things. Oh my goodness. It's so exciting. So I want that for you. So please comment below if you have any stories to share with me, or if you try it, come back and comment and share your stories with me, please. I love this stuff. It's so exciting and it's very inspiring. So please share your story. Even if you don't share it here, share it somewhere on your social media. Tell a friend, because light is contagious. So let's spread as much hope, inspiration, and light as we possibly can. That's why we're here. And I'm so excited that this worked. And I can't wait to hear from you. Bye.